Well, that private equity private equity giant, Carlyle Group wants to go public isn't news. But what is news is that it's spending a lot of energy trying to convince Wall Street that it's smarter and more diversified than Blackstone and other rivals. Well, our very own Cristina Alesci broke that story this morning, and she's here with the latest. And Cristina, I guess, what story does Carlyle want to tell public investors? Clearly, it's the one they think public investors want to hear.
Right, exactly. Well, as you know, Carlyle has been always a very secretive company, and they're trying to tell a story about its transformation from a company that was very focused on buying and selling government contracting businesses into one that invests across all industries. It's a trusted source for pension plans and other institutional investors to put their money. And most importantly, the element of their business they really want to highlight is the fact that they are going to generate a much steadier earning stream than some of their rivals out there. So they're going through this corporate transformation. It's very evident, even from their website. You see, executives smiling, sort of happily out there, speaking about their business. It's a much different organization than it was when it started out back in 1987.
So when I think the Carlyle Group, I don't necessarily think of a firm that needs to be out raising money at the moment. But so that leads me to the next question. Do they have to go public at this point? Why do it now? Clearly, market's very turbulent. We've seen many IPOs pulled or at least delayed for the time being.
Yeah, I mean, that's an excellent question, because why would you go now? You've waited all this time, especially because Carlyle has actually tried to go public once before, and the markets moved against it back in 2007 when it really attempted to get this process going. At this point, the founders have reached an age where they want to take this public. They don't really care what the market is doing on a day-to-day basis. They've made the decision that this is the right thing for the firm. And most importantly, at this point, we've heard insiders and people close to the organization say they're not going to hand the firm down to the next generation only to see that generation take it public. So they want to cash out. There are also some strategic reasons for doing it. They have to raise some money to put commitments into new funds and to seed their new vehicles. So to grow, they kind of need to do this.
All right. Thanks so much, Cristina. I'm sure you're going to be watching this and following these developments closely as it relates to Carlyle. I look forward to hearing them.